Oh, man. Oh, y'all. Hi y'all, Justin with Kayak Catfish. Well, in today's video, I'm out here doing some more bank fishing. Man, I have just been in the mood for it lately and been getting some really good cats, both blues and flatheads from the bank. So I'm hitting a different spot out here today. Just hitting a main channel ledge that is around 70 some odd feet out there at the bottom of it. Where I'm at here, I'm positioned up on top here on the bank, and it drops down really sharp. And you know, where it bottoms out there is normally 70 some odd feet, which our water level is down here. We're getting into spring now, but our water level is still down for winter drawdown, which is kind of nice because it opens up all of this bank access, as there was a rod that was getting a little love tap. But places like this I can access with my kayak and kind of have my own private bank fishing spot out here all to myself. And you know, I'm out here main channel ledges. Places like this are just good places to catch some cats. So I've got my baits all fan casted out. I was kind of in a rush to get everything set up. I took my time getting up here today, catching some bait on the way. So I went ahead and just got my lines out. I'll show you my baits as I reel in fish today. But I've just got them fan casted out here to get a little separation between my lines, and hopefully we're going to catch some fish today. So I'm going to kick back, relax in my chair here, and wait for these rods to go down. Look right here, guys. Look right here. That's a nice takedown right there. That's a nice takedown. Disregard Goosey over here. They up here on the bank watching the live show. That's a nice takedown. This is on the skipjack head. Them dang geese. I'm about to run them off here in a minute. I don't know if they're laughing at me or cheering me on. It could go either way. Let's get this fish up here. Pretty sure this is a blue. Felt like there was some rolling down there. We'll see here in a minute. Oh, he's in something down there too. Okay, there he comes. There's some debris and stuff here. I don't want them. Boy, them geese or something else, ain't they? Trying to disrupt this whole show. It's always something, man. They just being obnoxious now. There they go. Watch them hit my lines or something out there. Them dang things, man. I just lost half the audience right there listening to that crap. Goodness, this fish here. Trying to get him up here over these rocks and stuff. There's a lot of stuff down there. I feel him keeps catching on. Them things right there, that's skipjack, y'all. That's my old bait I tossed out of my cooler. I caught some fresh bait on the way up through here today. So I dumped what I had in my cooler out right here. Didn't want to throw it too far out there because I'd be feeding the fish that I'm trying to catch. That's a nice blue. Nice blue cat here for fish number one. Ate him a skipjack head. Okay, blue kitty, let's bring you up here on the bank and get that old hook out of you. That bait's not been out there very long, so I'm gonna try to get it back if it don't slide down his gullet right there. Give me that back, fish. There you go. All right, guys, check that out there. Fish number one. Solid blue cat, had a nice takedown. The geese sure thought they were impressed by it, the way they were carrying on. Yeah, man, I'll take that. Yeah, y'all, I'm just out here. Got me some cut bait out there. It's all skipjack. I caught several just trolling on the way up through here from where I launched at, and so I switched them out with the leftovers I had in my cooler there, so everything on my lines is as fresh as it could possibly be. This fella right here gobbled him up a bite. Let's let him go and get that bait back out there. All right, kitty. You get on now. We'll see you again sometime. He is out of here, man. He didn't want to be on camera no more than he had to. He was a little shy, wasn't he? All right, man. Let me get the camera back in the chest here. Lose my glove. Let's take a look at this head bait here. I'm inclined to believe it ought to be in pretty good shape because it was still looking good in his mouth, and yeah, it's still real pink and everything. Mouth kind of got tore up, so we'll go on the other side and out that nostril there. And this one I kind of just had it over here in this direction. I was trying to just fan cast everything over here, get some separation between my lines. There's a little bit of current and it's kind of moving my lines down this way together. Out it goes. That bait there's on a Carolina rig. I got a 4-ounce egg sinker. And these are my Kayak Catfish signature rods from Catfish SUMO. I've got the bank extension handles on, so it gives it like a surf rod like handle, allows me to get more leverage and cast farther out through there when I'm fishing off the bank like I am today. Oh, look right here, look right here. That's a nice takedown again, man. That's that same head they just cast back out. That's the same one, man. Oh crap, that clicker off there. I've got my reels engaged, but I got the clicker on just in case I'm looking at my phone or something, not paying attention, and they start pulling drag, I'll hear it. This right here was a solid takedown, wasn't it? He feels like a pretty good fish too. Same head as before. Head bait. Been popular right now. Nice. And honestly, I don't know. I don't have the graph on this kayak. I'm in my pedal kayak today, so I'm throwing these baits way out here off this ledge, and again, it's 70 some odd feet out there where it kind of bottoms out. But am I reaching those depths, or am I higher up on this ledge? You know, I really don't know. Without the graph coming up here to be able to see exactly where the ledge starts to come up, it's kind of unknown. But I really think that, you know, getting baits anywhere down on this ledge, there's going to have a chance at catching some big fish today. So I'm not too concerned about it. I'm just trying to get them out there, you know, reasonable distance. That's 2 fish now, pretty quickly. I took my time getting up here, you know, just kind of trolling somewhere around 2.5 miles an hour-ish. You know, again, I can't monitor speed without a graph, but I know with this pedal kayak, a normal kind of leisurely, relaxing pedaling pace is in that 2.5 to 3 mile an hour range, and that's a perfect trolling speed for skipjack. So I was just catching some of them on my jigs on the way up through here, and you know, I just kind of took my time, got me some bait, and I'm gonna spend the rest of the afternoon here just relaxing on the bank and pulling in these fish whenever they want to bite. It's fun times. It's a fun, relaxing way to fish. That's a nice one. That one's bigger than the last one. It's another blue. Come on up here, blue kitty. That's a solid fish right there. Solid fish, man. What do you think about it, blue cat? Oh, hey, quit now, quit. Well, this thing's ornery, ain't it? He's wound up. You're going to get up here and behave now, whether you want to or not. We ain't putting up with that silliness today. I'm going to take that head back, too. I'm going to throw it back out. We're going to try to get another one on it. You're going to get up here and behave, kitty. Man, that thing's mean. That's a mean cat right there. He got mud all over him now. I hope his mama gets mad at him for getting his Sunday best all dirty here. Yo, cat, but that thing's solid, man. That's a good fish. I am happy with that. He took that rod over hard, and he was a battle start to finish. Nice, man. This is exactly what I was hoping to get up here today, guys. We off to a good start. I'm gonna let this one go. I'm gonna look at that head again. I may throw it back out. I may switch it out with another one. Awesome, man. Get out here, fish. Tell these people bye. Tell them to hit the like and subscribe button. He ain't doing that. That fish right there, he don't care if you hit the subscribe or not. In fact, he wishes you'd never watch again so that I'd quit doing this crap. That fish, bad attitude. Don't be like that fish, y'all. Let's take a look at this bait. Get the camera back in the chest here. Let's see this thing. Yeah. We could get another bait on it, but or another fish out of it, but I'm gonna switch it out. I'm not hurting for bait today, so we'll just put a fresh one on there and toss it back up. All right, let's cut us another skip here. Good and fresh. It don't get better and having fresh skipjack that was caught literally minutes before you get where you're going to do some catfishing. So that right there is my next bait going out, y'all, and I've said it before so many times, and my regular viewers are probably sick of hearing it, but that right there, that skipjack head, is my absolute favorite bait in the world for big catfish. Again, I've got it on the Carolina rig, which is just a shorter, probably 8-inch leader there, 80-pound monofilament, 10-aught size circle hook, and the 4-ounce egg sinker, 40-pound mono mainline. Very simple, basic setup. It doesn't, this style of fishing, you know, it don't really take a complicated setup. You just want to get your baits ideally where the fish are at, and these deep ledges like this out on the main river channel, you can see here there's a big stump right here, there's more all out through here. You know, it's just prime habitat, prime places to get snagged, but prime habitat for big catfish, both blues and flats. So you put time into places like this and you will get bit eventually. It's a matter of time. Oh man, look at that. Oh, look at that right there, man. That's a huge takedown. Huge takedown. As these blue herons behind me are going crazy. It's almost like them dang herons could sense it coming. Man, that was a nice takedown. I've sat here, y'all, probably over an hour now with nothing going on. No taps, no bites, nothing. And all of a sudden, this head bait, this same rod over here, just buries. These dang herons, man, they are going crazy up here behind me. Must be 20 of them things. Man, I'm excited to see this one. When a rod just doubles over like that, that's that'll get me going right there, man. That'll get me pumped up. He feels good too. He feels solid. Tighten my drag just a smidge. I feel him down there. I can just feel him down there in that mess, some rocks and stumps and stuff. I can feel him coming over that stuff. It's going to be a challenge to get some of these fish in today if they wrap me up in something, but totally worthwhile, man. Just kick back, relaxed here on the riverbank. Got this place to myself, just me and the geese and the herons, and getting some big old cats, man. We about got him up here now. I think it's a blue. I think I feel him rolling out there. It's gonna be a pretty good one too. Man, come on up here, fish. I want to get a look at you now. Oh, that's a nice one, man. Oh, that's a nice blue cat right there. Holy cow, that's a nice one. I knew when that rod went over it was a good one. Oh man, look at that, man. Look at the head on that thing. That's a good fish. Come on up here, kitty. You come on up here now. Nice, man. Come on up here, fish, man. This is a golly whopper right here, man. This is a beast, buddy. Come on, buddy, get up here on the bank. I want to get you up here. Oh man, look at that gullet right there, man. Eat the skipjack head. Thing's been out there again, probably every bit of an hour since I've had them other fish. Goodness, that thing's in there good. Oh God, where's my pliers at? There we go. Man, that thing was in there good. He wasn't coming free, buddy. Oh man. Oh y'all, that's a beast right there. That's a golly whopper, man. Holy cow. Ooh. I knew when that rod bent over I had a good fish on. Boy, once I got up there and saw his head, I gotta get a different grip on him here. Hang on. Man, this is a good one, buddy. He's hard to get a hold of. Boy, he's clamped down on my thumb, too. There we go. Nice, man. That's a heavy, heavy fish. That sun's behind a tree now. Can't get a good picture. Nice. Woo. All right, we say we let him go, get that bait out. That one rod and that one cut of bait, that head bait. Getting it done for us, man. Come on, Blue Kitty. Why don't you come on out here? Oh, man. That is a daggone monster, man. Dang good fish. You got me out of breath, fish. Where you going? He wants to be a star, man. He's going to stick around here as long as he can on this video. Turn around that way, buddy. There you go. Okay, he's going to try to sweep the leg. Sweep the leg, Johnny. Karate Kid style here. Come on. Come on, go back out that way. I'll guide you out that way. There you go. He's big, but he ain't too smart. He'll find home eventually. Man, y'all. That right there is fist pump worthy, big time, man. Golly whopper blue cat on that piece of skipjack, that head bait. Awesome, man. I'm shaking. My adrenaline's pumping on that one. Well, that other skipjack head, it's been out there about an hour. It's looking okay. If I didn't have so much bait, I wouldn't switch it out, but since I do, I'm going to go ahead and just replace it. There's obviously some big fish here. I mean, all three fish that I've gotten are just really good quality. So I want to make sure I got the best possible bait out there. And this right here, again, my favorite bait in the world. It don't get any better than that right there on the Tennessee River. Well, let's toss another one out there. There we go, man. That same general areas where I've caught all three of them other fish, so I've got to be getting down there near that bottom edge of the drop. So we're in the right area, man. I'm gonna soak this bait here, see what happens with it. Oh, it's back rod over there, y'all. This back rod, it's going down now. I just got my other one set. Well, I gotta, let me go around this way. Let me go around this way. My lines, the current has pushed my lines together here. These two rods, I need to go down to 3 rods with the way the current is right here. It's kind of bringing everything down. These two lines have gotten tangled up with each other, but that's all right. We got one on here, we'll work it out. Most important thing is we got a fish on it. I can't remember what cut of bait this is. This one's been soaking so long. I don't remember what it was. None of these other rods have been, they're just not being nothing to mess with. It's kind of been that one bait over there is the one that just keeps getting worked. And I don't know if it's just from where I've got that bait at over there or just coincidence, you know, I don't know. Oh, this one's got hung in something. This one's in something out there, y'all. I'm gonna give him a little slack, see if he's smart enough to work himself free from it. There he come. There he come out of it. I'll tell you, there's all kinds of obstacles out here. Oh, I thought he'd come out of it. Man, now I'm in something again here, y'all. Felt like he come free for a second. Now he's right back in it. Oh, y'all, I think that fish is right out there. So I see all them bubbles coming up. But my line, I think my line or my sinker or something is in some stump or rocks or something right here. I keep seeing them dang bubbles come up right there, which is kind of the same path where I was at over here on the kayak pulling that way. That's probably where he's at. But I'm in something right here. I don't know that I'm going to be able to get it free. I may end up just giving him some slack and leaving him here in the rod holder until I leave this afternoon and getting out there in the kayak and trying to work him free. Right now I don't want to bring in my other lines and stuff to take the kayak out there. Honestly, I don't know. I assume that the fish is still on because I've seen them bubbles coming up, but I don't feel him anymore. So, dang, that's frustrating, man. All right, y'all, I'll put the rod back in the rod holder here, give him a little slack. We'll see if he can work himself free. If not, again, when I go to leave today, I'll get out there over him in the kayak or over whatever I'm snagged in right here and try to work it free from the opposite direction and see if I can go get him then. But I don't want to reel in my other lines and to be able to get the kayak to go out there right now, because I really, that one bait over there on the other side is the one that's been killing it for us. So I don't want to disrupt any of that. But yeah, that's part of bang fishing, man. You're gonna, especially at a place like this where you got all these, you know, like big rocks and rock piles and stumps and all that. It's just it ain't if you're gonna get snagged, it's when. So I'm now down to 2 functioning rods, y'all. So I got that one fish, if he's still on anyway, snagged over there. Well, I go to reel in my other 2 lines here, gonna switch out my baits and stuff. Well, I'll be doggone if both of them aren't snagged too. Had to break both of them off. So the head bait that was on this rod holder, I slid it down to the second rod holder. I retied on one of these rods and I walked way down there and cast it out that way to try to get away from whatever's over here that I'm getting snagged on. So we got a chunk here on this one, we got the head on the other one. That other rod is out of commission. So we're down to 2 rods, but we got a head out, we got a chunk out. We're in the right area out there where there's some big fish. So hopefully one of them 2 rods, or better yet, both of them, gets bit. I think it's time for another one here. That's on that head. Again, I moved the head to this rod. I got the chunk over here. I think he's on there, man. There's weight on there. Yep, he's on there. Let's hope he stays over here on this side and doesn't get me in whatever's over there that's wrecked all my other rods. I'm gonna have to order some line. You can see, let me show you that. Look how much line I got left on that pole right there. Doing all this bank fishing lately. Every time I get snagged, I lose a little line, and you know, you do it enough, you just run out. We'll have to get on the old Amazon, place an order. Hopefully we can get this in there. That head bait, man, every daggone fish has been on the head. And I can't remember this other rod, whatever that fish, I don't know if he's still on over there or not. I don't remember what that was, but I'd about be willing to bet you $1.50 that it was a head. Just based on how everything else has went today. This is a fun time to come out and relax on the bank and catch a monster like I got there earlier. That's my biggest fish of 2023 thus far. And here's just this flathead. Look right here. He's small, but he's flatty. I'll take that. He's going to give us the head back too. This is a nice, courteous flathead right here. I like them like that. What do you think, flathead? You want to get that hook out your jaw? Yeah, buddy. You ain't front camera worthy, but I'm going to give you the camera time anyway because I like you. Well, here he is, little front camera time, although with the sun going down in that direction, lighting's terrible. Still can't see all his colors. I gave it a college try though. I did all I could do for this fish. Let's get a nice release shot. We'll show you swimming off, flathead. Is that good enough? They said it'll have to be. Look at him coming in here trying to swap my leg. Tried to bite my ankle like one of them little yippy dogs. He gone. Hey, another bite on that dang skipjack head. Let's get it cast back out and see if we can get another. I'm gonna go just right here and cast this bait out. That bait is still actually in really good shape. All right, bait is back out. We're back in the game. I was walking around here looking for bass lures and other treasures, and I found this dead crawdad. I thought it was some kind of bass lure at first, but that's actually that's the real deal right there. What's left of him anyway. Well, y'all, if that fish was still on this rod, he's gone now. I was trying to tug on it some more, you know, just see if I could feel him on there, see if I could work it free, and just broke my daggone line, man. At least this reel still has some line on it. But yeah, that's how it goes. I shouldn't have messed with it anymore. I was gonna, when I packed up to leave today, get out there and try to work it free, but I hadn't seen the rod tip moving forever. Wasn't sure if he was even still on there, tugging on it, and well, the rest is history. But anyway, still got those 2 rods in commission. Got that head out there, which has been that's the only bait we needed. All day long, I could just have 1 rod out and been just fine. But you know, this type of fishing here, y'all, you know, my other kayak, I've got the live scope and another graph and the electric motor with GPS, and you know, all them things. Those are nice tools. It's great to have, especially somebody like me doing this YouTube crap. But you don't have to have all that stuff to catch fish. I mean, what I'm doing today, basic setup here off the bank. I use my other kayak here just to access this spot, but you know, common sense, fish on a deep ledge. I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, but you can see here on the bank all these mussel shells that have washed up here and stuff. You know, common sense stuff. Put your baits right out here where the fish are. This rod's going down. I flapped my gums long enough. That fish timed it perfect, man. Yeah, it feels. Oh, did he just come free? Oh man, dadgummit. He come off there. I thought we had timed it perfect with him biting at the right time. Hopefully I can get it reeled in here without getting it caught in something down there. Oh, well, the head's still looking good. I'm gonna toss it back out, I guess. Like I was saying though, you know, you can see all these mussel shells that have washed up here on the bank. That's mussel beds are a great place to fish for catfish. They love them. And so, you know, what's above the water here is obviously below. So it's a good place. Places like this, any deep water ledge, they're the kind of the highways that fish travel along up and down the river. But you throw in some cover like these stumps and big rock piles and stuff out there, and then the mussel beds too. There's going to be some fish here. It's timing it. That's all it is. It's timing, and you will get bit. I've been fortunate to get some good fish today. My biggest blue of 2023 thus far, so I'm happy with it. If I don't catch another fish today, I'm going to be happy with how the day has went. Well, I do hope to catch a few more fish today, so I'm going to kick back over here, probably give it 30 minutes to an hour more. It's still got some daylight left, but it's getting cold. That wind, since the sun's back over this way, I'm in the shade here, and the wind ain't blowing bad today. One of the few days lately the wind ain't been blowing, but it's blowing just enough to make it feel even colder. So I'm just gonna hang out here. Hopefully we get some more, but again, my day is made. Anytime I get a monster fish like that one earlier, it's a good day. Here we go again. We got one on that head bait right there, y'all. We got one on that head bait. Oh, he's going to the left. I hope he don't get me in whatever that is over there. Come on, fish. He feels pretty good, man. Every daggone fish I have gotten out here today, and you know, the bite's been limited. I've had some stretches here. It's been a while, you know, since that last fish. It's just kind of a bite here, wait a while, get another bite, but boy, when they do, they've been pretty good quality. When I get a flathead, that's the smallest fish of the day. It's been a good day. We'll see what this one is. I'll get him up here. The way he bit could go either way. I was walking around on the shore over here just looking for bass lures. I like to probe around, you know, and see what all them bass fishermen have left behind. It's got caught in the rocks and limbs and stuff, you know, when the water's up. And find all kinds of treasures out here doing that. But I just glanced up and seen that rod tip going over. I'm getting close here. I got my eyes open here. I'm looking. I'm curious to see what this is. I hope it's another flathead. That's what I'm hoping for. I like them flatheads. I like them all. The flathead's always cool looking. This one here's a blue. This blue right here. I think he's going to be, yeah, he's going to be bigger than that flathead. I thought he might have tried to get the smallest fish of the day award. I'm pretty sure he's slightly bigger than the flathead. Get that hook out his mouth there. He's give us that head bait back. We'll take a look at it. This fish, you know, he's a fun sizer. He would normally get front camera time, but today the bar has been set so high. He is just plumb out of luck. Get you one of them old rotted skipjack right there, fish. At least get you a parting gift, as they used to say on the game shows. Well, get back down there, fish. There he goes. I was worried he wasn't going to make it off there. There he goes. He's going now. Like I may have brought that in a little too quick or something, but he seems to have been able to make it on back down. Normally I'm in a kayak and stuff, I'm fishing deep, I'm kind of conscious about it, bringing them up, but out here, you know, bank fishing, casting the baits out, I wasn't really taking my time. I was trying to get him in just as quick as possible, you know, to keep him getting wrapped up in something down there. But it appears he's going back down. I don't see him coming up out there, so that's good. I don't ever, you know, I'm one of these, I want to send a fish off in good condition, unless it's a channel cat, and I hate them things. Let's take a look at our bait here. It's probably time to switch it out. Yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and just cut another skip up. That other head there is just looking a little rough, so we'll just put a new one on, send it back out. This head bait, they're just on it today, man. They haven't wanted a chunk for whatever reason, but the heads have got it done, and it don't matter to me what they want. I just want to get the tug on the line. I'll feed them whatever. Bombs away. All right, we out there in that same general area. Let's see if we can get one more. Right there. That's skipjack right there, y'all. They taunting me. They splashing around. I had one busting there a few times before I got the camera going. Them dang skipjack, man, they just out there, they just begging me to come catch a few more of them before I call it a day. I actually am, well, leave here. I'm gonna troll on the way back to the car, see if I can pick off a few more. Dang skipjack, man, it's like they come up flipping me the bird. I'll show them on the way back, by gosh. Well, y'all, I'm cold. I'm about one layer of clothing short of what I need, and most importantly, I'm out of snacks. I gotta get some food in my belly, so I'm gonna call it a day. But it has been an awesome day. I hope you all have enjoyed it. I've certainly had some fun out here. We'll do it again soon. I'll see you then. Thanks for watching.